so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, welcome to another Live Wire Sports edition. All right, so we all know what kind of offseason the Indiana Fever had and everything, and how all of this came about. Most likely, Dede was able to talk to Caitlin, talk to Kelsey, talk to Aliyah, talk to Lexi about the moves that they're going to make. What was some of the detailed additions that took place? Did they know that the Indiana core group knew about the moves? Was they consult? What about the players that was leaving the team as well, such as the Christy Wallace, such as Katie Lou Samuelson, Victoria Saxon, and Alyssa Smith? Well, Aliyah Boston had a chance to sit down with the media and our rival and talked about a few things. And she alluded to the excitement and everything like that. So take a listen.
Aliyah, it's been a busy offseason, obviously, for Indiana, lots of new free agents. I'm curious for you, in your standpoint, somebody that did not have to decide where to go and you're still under contract, what kinds of conversations do you have with members of the front office during the offseason? Is it normal to just kind of like not do a whole lot of talking because you're doing your own thing, or are you kind of in the loop sometimes for those kinds of conversations?
Yeah, definitely in the loop. I think the front office did a great job of including us with who they were looking at, how they thought they would fit with us, which I think is always super important because when you have a squad like we do, you want to continue to make sure like, oh, I definitely think they would be a good fit, or I think they would be a great fit. Maybe not so much. But I mean, everyone that the front office brought and talked about, I mean, I was super excited about, and I think we see that now with everyone that we've signed. I'm super excited for what's to come with the Fever squad because I definitely think it's going to be fun.
So yeah, Aliyah Boston, she talked about what the moves made and how it made a pretty impact and upgrade to what they needed for the Indiana Fever. Now she also talked about, the game being sold out in Carver Stadium with the Fever against the Brazilian national team and everything like that. The one thing you have to expect that, because she said that she expected it. She's know the motion of Caitlin Clark. If it was no Caitlin Clark on this team, they wouldn't even sell tickets like that. They wouldn't even be able to move the needle on it. Tickets probably have been like $28. As you look at the Chicago website, when they play the Brazilian national team coming up right after the Indiana Fever, they tickets are pretty low. It's like start out $28, $20, $30 right now. You could get a ticket. So that's just the impact of what it's going to be. And she also alluded to in this interview, but it has not been shown, that she talked about the two games that is being moved from the Washington Mystics arena that they play in into the GFC Bank Arena, which is going to be May 28th and September the 7th. And we already knew that. Like she said, she expected it because the fact that it is that, it gives the opportunity for people to see not just their favorite team, but other teams and get more acclimate with the players. Just like last season when the Fever was on the road, selling out road attendance and stuff like that. You got to see people got more recognized with the W again, get to know some of these players that they haven't seen, and some of them was new fans as well. But at the same time, you gotta feel that, it's going to be much bigger and larger this season coming up because with the free agency moves, with everybody changing places, where teams signing and going different spots. So, and then Aliyah Boston also talked about her game, what she expect to take away from her game. Now, she hasn't had the best first season in our rival, and her numbers is down. But I do expect with Keith Porter And I was supposed to do. I actually have a Aliyah Boston video that I'm working on, and hopefully I could deliver it over this weekend. Talking about what it looks like for her, but nevertheless, she illustrated what she could take from her rival and apply it to with the Indiana Fever. And she also said that she's looking forward to when everybody gets back and start working out and practicing together. And a lot of people are very critical of Aliyah Boston right now because she hasn't played well in Unrivaled. And me personally, I think the workout with Keith Porter was more illustrated of what she's trying to work out, what she's trying to work on as well. You don't see it in Unrivaled. Yeah, Lexi Hall is playing well because she has a better, to me, I think a better complementary to her, like Angel Reese and Chelsea Gray. Aliyah doesn't have that. She don't have a point guard that could really facilitate and set things up. You got Enrique, who's a ball dominant person, and you got Ryan Howard, that's a ball dominant person. So it's not really setting her up. And then you got Ray Burrell, she's like a slasher. So nobody really handled the ball up too much to really throw it in and let Aliyah. But there's some things Aliyah should be able to dominate in the rival and her matchup as well. Like I said, I have a separate video talking about that. Hopefully I could get it out this weekend. But nevertheless, you can expect good things for the Indiana Fever. It's just one of those things that you have to understand that the Indiana Fever is not a team that is just going to come in and lay down. It's going to be Hollywood. It's going to be Showtime. It's going to be magnetic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be cinema. You know what I'm saying? And Aliyah Boston, you could tell she's excited for it. And especially you get to see Natasha Howard, DeWanna Bonner, they're going to get to experience what it was playing for Indiana this year than versus playing against Indiana last year. It's going to be a whole new world for them. So I'm excited to see what they do. But anyway, let me know what you think about this clip from Aliyah Boston and what some of the things that you would like to see Aliyah Boston take from a rival and apply it to the Indiana Fever. And what do you think about some of the things that she alluded to in this clip as well? Leave your comments down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next episode, Live Wire Sports, and I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.